Well, congratulations on another very well played game. Things were getting a little bit crazy out there. It was a do or die game. What did you kind of say to the team to start the game off?
Well, I mean, we talked a little bit yesterday and this morning about just the process we've been through all season long and what's made us successful, and that's what I wanted them to focus on. Just playing to our identity, playing with our structure, and just going out and putting everything on the line for it. We know it's a do or die game against a very, very good hockey team, and chance to play at home here the last two games like we wanted to force a game 5.
What kind of last-minute adjustments did you make after Wednesday's game?
Well, I mean, we looked at a couple areas that we thought if we could clean up, we could, just make the game a little bit easier on us. I mean, if you look at all 4 of these games, like every shift is like full-out intensity, full-out compete. I mean, it's a physical game. There's tons of emotion and passion out there. So we want our guys to play with that emotion and passion, but not forget the fact that, if we play within our structure, it's won us a lot of hockey games this year, and that's where our focus wanted to be.
Foodie and Poland draw into this game. Is that because there are specific things that you thought they could bring to Game 4?
Yeah, there's no question. I mean, we feel like, Jason obviously, had a really strong series in San Jose and was in on a lot of scoring chances, and, gets hurt up in Abbotsford and, misses a little bit of time, but came back, and he's just a sturdy player. He's hard on the walls, good on the forecheck, on the penalty kill. So as soon as he was available, he was coming back in, no question. And then, Foodie's got that speed element and that possession game, and he can drive pucks down low and push their D back. And that was the reason to add, Foods tonight, and he did a great job.
Makes his playoff debut. Now he has a point in his playoff debut and his regular season debut. It's been maybe limited showings from him, but what have you liked about how he's fit in so seamlessly?
Yeah, well, I'm really impressed with how he approaches every day, whether he's in the lineup or not. He's focused in on the meetings. He's working extremely hard in practice, and has kept himself ready for an opportunity like this. And I thought he skated really hard. He was hard in the corners and battled at the net, and his puck movement was efficient. And that's what we needed. We just needed a strong, simple game from him, and I thought he did an outstanding job. Great to see him, contribute offensively. We know that's not his game, but you make a smart play with the puck, you get rewarded.
Every defenseman now in the series has at least a point in the playoffs so far. What does that say about the way in which offense runs through your back end?
Yeah, I mean, that's how we've been, playing all year long. Obviously, we're blessed with some talent and some skill back there. Obviously led by, McDonald and Rosen, but Ewan's done a really good job for us, and Ludwig, I feel, has really stepped his game up in the playoffs, and Ammo has been a rock back there. So, we've got a lot of offensive instincts on the back end that help create for us. So I'm not surprised that everyone's been on the contributions, and they all understand that that's expected of them. Like, when the opportunity is there, we want them to be a part of the offense, as long as they're not compromising the defensive side of things.
Jake Wise draws out of this one. Is that solely to get some of those other guys looks, or is there something a little deeper injury-wise going on?
Yeah, he's day-to-day right now. So we're hoping that he'll be available for Monday, but we'll see. Like, the guys that, came in speaks to the depth of this team and what we've been able to accomplish, like when guys are injured or called up, and those guys did a great job tonight.
Matt Steinberg also made his debut in this Abbotsford series. What has he added?
Well, we know his capabilities, right? It's kind of been a little bit of a tough season for him, injury-wise, and just again, like the professionalism from Matt. He's continued to work hard, especially off of that first injury at the start of the season, and work his way back. And it's been a tough year, but he provides like an impact in the hard areas. Like, he is a hard guy to play against. He's strong on the puck. He goes to those hard areas and puts himself in position to battle, and that's what you need this time of year.
Thank you so much.
Hank Kemp got his first playoff game tonight. got his first point as well. Can you talk to his performance?
Yeah, I thought he did a great job. Like I mentioned before, I'm really impressed with his professionalism. Like, he has been working hard in practice and absorbing a lot of information. Obviously not an easy game for him to step into in round 3 against a top team, but his skating stood out. He was efficient with the puck. He battled hard. He's a big guy. So I thought he did a really nice job tonight.
And then the physical game, it just got chippy from like the last 15 minutes onwards. How are you guys going to adjust to that game? Because it's probably going to just be even worse next game, right?
Yeah, I thought we handled it really well, and I thought we initiated a lot of the physical contact out there. Chris Wagner had a couple big hits in the third period. Jacob McDonald, that's probably the most physical game I've seen him play. He was really intense, and then I mentioned before with Amat and Ludwig on the back end, like, those are 2 hard guys to play against, and that's what you expect this time of year, and especially this point of the series.
That's all I got.
Thank you so much.